Well, hello there. My name is Mark Miles. I absolutely love helping trainers and presenters really take their presenting game to the next level. So, in today's video, I want to talk to you about something that's critically important, and that is the topic of a trainer self intro and an effective trainer self intro. Now, unfortunately, though, many times we see trainers out there doing a very poor job of this. And let me just give you a very extreme example. Hi, my name is Bill, and I have been a nurse educator for the last 25 years. I've got a PhD, I've got a master's, I've got 3 kids, I love traveling around the world, and I go for the Brisbane Broncos. Okay, or whatever it may sound like. But essentially, what we often find with a self intro is that it completely goes off in the wrong direction. And the self intro is so important because, as we know from studies and research, the audience members are making a judgment about you as a presenter and trainer within the first 21 seconds. You only have 21 seconds to make that positive impact and impression in your audience. So it's really important that you get it right. Okay. And as we all know, it's really hard to recover anytime we make a bad impression. Now, fundamentally, there are two questions an audience member has in their mind as soon as they sit down when they're about to undertake your training session or your workshop. Okay. And those two questions, you probably want to grab a pen and write these down. The two questions are: number one, why should I be here? Essentially, is this worth my time? And why should I listen to this topic? Okay. So they're going to have some form of why is this important, or how is this going to help me? Okay. Now, the second question they're going to have is, why should I listen to you? Why are you the best person to actually teach me? Okay. Now, ultimately, a great trainer self intro needs to fulfill two things. It needs to fulfill and the outcome of creating credibility and also creating a connection with the audience. Creating connection with the audience. Now, a big part of being able to influence an audience is your ability to create rapport, and rapport on a very deep level. So if you can actually create that rapport through a strategic self intro, then you're going to be well on your way to actually running a successful training session. Now, as I said, connection and credibility are the key factors. Okay. So, what I want to share with you in this video is a simple formula that you can follow to basically create connection and credibility with your audience, and do it instantly and very powerfully. So, if you're ready, grab a pen and write this formula down. So, a formula that I am going to share with you is probably the most basic formula, and you can extend it, you can contract it a little bit, and you can certainly change it depending on the topic that you are training on that day. But the formula I'm going to share with you right now is a great formula to start with, and then you can certainly watch the other videos that I've got that share with you more advanced formulas. But let's go for the most basic today. Okay, so let me give you an example of what a great one would sound like, and then I'll break the formula down for you. So let's go. Hi, my name is Bill Smith, and I have been a nurse educator for the last 25 years. When I first started nursing, I thought it was all about just getting the medication just right and just going through the motions and helping patients. I soon realized it was so much more. I soon realized it was more about equipping and empowering patients to really take charge of their own health and being able to effectively communicate what was going on to the patient. And I love teaching this course because I get to share with you not just the fundamentals of medicine and how to take care of people, but really how to master your communication so that you can really enjoy your job as a nurse and really empower your patients. Let's get into it. Okay, so that would be an example of a great trainer self intro because ultimately we are certainly establishing credibility there and a connection because we are like directly saying, one day I was just like you. I thought X, but then I had my shift, I had my juxtaposition, I had my thing that changed it all for me. And when we can really communicate that journey with our audience members feel a deeper connection with us as a presenter, trainer, facilitator, whatever we may be. So I really want to encourage you, start to think about that formula and let me break it down for you. So my name is, obviously we're going to tell them our name, right? Obviously my name is, I have been a X for X period of time. When I first started, I thought X, which is what your audience are probably thinking right now. I thought X. Then over time, I realized this. And now I love teaching this course because I get to help you achieve this. Okay. So when we dial it back and we start to strategically fill in those gaps and we make sure that our self intro, although we're giving information about ourselves, if you can actually hear the subtleties there, the self intro is actually all about the audience. And the audience are starting to hear what they are going to achieve through going through the course with you. Okay. And that's a key thing. What do you bring to the workshop? What do you bring to the training session that's unique, special, and different? Okay. And when people hear that, they're going to get really, really excited. Okay. So I want to encourage you, have a play with this formula. And I've had people write out this formula and their mindset has completely changed because they've realized the cool things that they personally bring to the training room that potentially it is going to be really beneficial for their learners. They get excited. They go, wow, something's different about me, and they get even more motivated to go out and share their message, which is really cool. So definitely want to encourage you to have a play with this trainer self intro and just start to see the results that you get and see how you can actually gather your thoughts together and really position yourself with great credibility and great connection with your audience. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.